The public schools in D.C. have consistently ranked last on national assessments, and D.C. students have some of the lowest college matriculation and completion numbers in the country. The sad reality is that our nation's capital, which should be the gold standard for the rest of the country, has one of the most challenged school systems in America. This is unacceptable. Kipp-Dc was created to provide the highest quality education to the students who need it most. Our schools were founded on the belief that all students can succeed, regardless of race, socioeconomic status, or zip code. Through the hard work of our teachers, school leaders, and headquarters staff, we have created and sustained the highest quality school system for the communities most underserved in D.C. Our students develop the knowledge, skills, and character necessary to become thoughtful, influential, and successful citizens. Kipp-Dc raises the expectations of public education in underserved communities by cultivating high-performing educational leaders and by serving as a model of excellence. Kipp-Dc has set a new standard for success in public education. Some people say our students cannot be taught, and many of our students have been woefully unsuccessful within the traditional public school system. However, with hard work and dedication, Kipp-Dc is proving that demographics do not define destiny. Through the educational program at Kipp-Dc, our students are on a completely different path. We build a partnership among parents, students, and teachers that puts learning first. By providing outstanding educators, more time in school learning, and a strong culture of achievement, we are helping our students climb the mountain to and through college. It is our belief that every student in our nation's capital deserves access to a high-quality education and the skills needed to live a life filled with choice and opportunity. Our teachers, students, and families are willing to do whatever it takes to help our students climb the mountain to and through college. From the moment a student enters our school, be it in preschool or fifth grade, they know what year they will be heading to college. College is an expectation and an opportunity that surrounds our students throughout their time with us. From the homerooms named after each teacher's alma mater, to college visits, to our alumni coming back to speak about their own universities, we expand each student's sense of possibility by clearly identifying college as a goal worth striving for. Our 10-person Kipp Through College team is also there, from 8th grade through senior year of college, to ensure that our students are staying on the path to both a degree and a successful career. Our counselors and advisors help students identify, select, and apply to high school and college, and provide the support and services along the way to ensure that each student has the tools needed to move forward. With the help of Kipp Through College, our students overcome the barriers associated with college completion, from navigating financial aid to registering for the right classes. As our alumni journey toward college completion, they become empowered, college-educated leaders, setting a new standard of success for themselves and their communities. At Kipp-Dc, there are no shortcuts. Outstanding educators, more time in school, a rigorous college preparatory curriculum, and a strong culture of achievement and support help our students make significant academic gains so they continue to excel in high school and college. How do we accomplish this? Kipp-Dc hires and develops the highest performing teachers and school leaders in the country. We operate with a sense of urgency and hold our students and teachers accountable for progress every day. We cultivate a high level of parental engagement from day one. We are always accessible to our students and families with the help of Kipp-Dc cell phones. We hold consistently high expectations across every level of the organization. Kipp-Dc students are some of the hardest working young people in DC, spending 35% more time in school than traditional students with an extended school day, week, and year. Our teachers and school leaders believe that every single student in each classroom can and will achieve academic success and develop the character needed to persist in the face of obstacles. In each of our schools, there is a strong culture of high expectations and academic success. Our teachers are some of the most talented and high-performing teachers in the country and are able to meet the needs of each student in the classroom. They use actionable data and assessments to evaluate both their students' learning and their own teaching. To ensure that we have a pipeline of highly effective teachers, we created the Capital Teaching Residency, or CTR. CTR is a year-long teacher training program through which residents train and learn alongside an excellent teacher working within a high-performing charter school. CTR has become one of the most selective, competitive, and successful teacher residency programs available. The best part is that even former Kippsters are now training through CTR so they can teach the next generation of Kipp graduates. In response to our growing cohort of alumni, we also expanded our Kipp Through College program to ensure that all Kipp-Dc alumni have the tools and support needed to attain a college degree and succeed in the competitive workforce. The Kipp Through College team works with students and alumni from 8th grade through their senior year of college to ensure that they stay on the path to graduation and a life filled with choice and opportunity. With high-performing teachers, an outstanding academic program, and support all along the way to college completion, we are delivering on our promise to do whatever it takes to see our students succeed. The metrics for success at Kipp-Dc include student progress and performance on standardized assessments, attendance and re-enrollment rates, high school graduation rates, and college acceptance, matriculation, and completion rates. We also closely examine the sustainability of both our human resource and financial model to ensure that our organization remains high functioning. Many people don't understand all the facets of our program. Kipp-Dc is providing more than just a high-quality preschool through 12th grade education. We are also a teacher training program, creating the next generation of high-quality teachers and leaders, an alumni support program focused on college completion, a robust headquarters team that provides top-tier fiscal and operations management, a real estate developer investing in the communities where our schools are located, and a pioneer and leader in the national Kipp network. Another little-known fact is that two of our biggest programs, the Capital Teaching Residency and Kipp Through College, are not subsidized by per-pupil funding and consequently require us to privately raise funds to support our teacher training and college completion goals. For the last decade, our schools have been among the highest performing in DC and have been recognized as models of success for urban education. Our outstanding standardized test results continue to illustrate the impact of additional learning time, high-quality teaching, and a culture of achievement and success. All Kipp-Dc schools received Tier 1 rankings from the DC Public Charter School Board, and our high school, Kipp-Dc College Prep, is the highest performing open enrollment high school in the district, outperforming even the top high schools in the more affluent wards of the city. Beyond proficiency rates and charter board rankings, the most important indicators of our impact are the rates at which our alumni are graduating from high school and matriculating to college. In a city where only 43% of students graduate from high school and only 9% earn a college degree, 93% of Kipp-Dc alumni graduate from high school, and nearly 80% matriculate to college within 18 months of graduation. Our students are proving what's possible for all students in Washington, D.C. Though we work relentlessly to provide the type of high-quality education that our students deserve, the per-pupil funding in DC does not support the extended learning time that our students need. Our students receive approximately 420 more hours of instruction than their peers in DC public schools. Yet, Kipp-DC does not receive any additional per-pupil funding to provide for our extended day, week, and year. Consequently, we provide supplemental funds per student to offer the additional learning time because we know our students need it. We would love to expand our network, open additional schools, and impact the achievement and growth of even more students in this city. Beyond the financial barrier of the current per-pupil funding formula, the main challenge to our growth is access to facilities that can house our schools. This challenge stems not only from a lack of high-quality school facilities, but also the financial support needed to take on the debt that allows us to invest in the purchase, leasing, or renovation of these buildings. There are thousands of students who end up on our waiting list each year. Kipp-DC is eager to meet this need, but we first need to access the funding and facilities that make our work possible. Additional resources would allow us to set an even higher bar for public education in Washington, D.C., as we could further expand and improve our programs and network. Additional resources would help us grow our Kipp Through College program at the same time that our number of alumni is growing and more of our students are preparing for the critical transition to college. It would help us to expand CTR, our teacher training program, to create a cadre of high-performing teachers who can be change agents, not only in our classrooms, but also in low-performing schools outside of Kipp-DC. It would help us expand our usage of technology in the classroom and build out our arts and sports programming to ensure that our students are receiving a well-rounded education. And it would support the expansion of our network to serve even more students in Washington, D.C. As our network continues to grow, Kipp-DC is hoping to expand its board of trustees and would like to connect with individuals who can help us continue to raise the bar for public education in D.C. Additionally, it is our hope to engage corporations as partners for our workforce readiness programs to ensure that our students are truly prepared to meet the many challenges of the competitive job market. One champion can make a profound difference in the lives and futures of countless Kipp-DC students. I hope you consider being that champion.